So y'all hell bent on making Latrice the villain. Child. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I'm coming at you with a review for Belle Collective. They are back. The Bells are back, baby. And this is season 4, episode 1, Belle Biv the Rodeo. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Hey, welcome back, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this video. I talk about books, TV, movies, all kinds of things. So get down in the comments and make sure to like this video before you leave, okay? Let's get into this review. We pick up where we left off at the OBGYN office. It's a sonogram. We see somebody's feet and boots, and we're like, oh my God, somebody's pregnant. It's confirmation, sonogram. Who's pregnant? I already know who it was. Surprise, they finally let us know it is Tamra. We already knew that. We already knew it was Tamra. But we finally get the confirmation. Damon is by her side. And y'all, I'm so excited for her. And I'm really excited for her because a this was a challenge for her, y'all. She had 39 fibroids that had to be removed, and her uterus right now is very delicate, and so it's a high risk pregnancy. She's constantly going to be monitored. I love the doctor's bedside manner. It was so, that kind of thing. Y'all, I be watching all kinds of maternity stuff. Now, I don't want none. Okay, I don't want none at all, right? I don't want nan. But it is such a beautiful story to hear a woman who has struggled for such a long time. I love to hear it. High key, I almost started getting emotional because of the journey that Tamra was on, and that is she's still on, because the journey, is still ongoing because of the high risk pregnancy. So shout out to Tamra, shout out to Damon, congratulations to the both of them. What an amazing surprise. This is excellent news. I can't We get to Sophia Shantae, aka Sogucci, whatever the hell her name is. Sophia Shantae and Lateshia, they are meeting at the boot store. Now they was in there. First of all, I liked the top that Sophia Shante had on, but that bottom, child, she had cutouts. And I was like, girl, Sophia, what's going on, girl? What is going on? What's going on, girl? She was out, okay? Stomach out, side out, thigh meat out. I was like, okay, part booty meat was out. I was like, okay, girl. It was cute, child. It ain't child. If you got it, you got it, baby. Okay. It ain't tricking if you got it. All right. They're meeting at the boot store, and Sophia Shante tells Letitia about the rodeo, and she's inviting everybody out to the rodeo. And so we need to get us some boots for this rodeo. Now, while they're talking about the shoes, they're also talking about the customer service person that is a chocolate cowboy. Now, when I heard them say chocolate cowboy, I was like, okay, I want to see, this young boy come out. I said, now y'all know good and damn well. Please leave this young man alone. He is young. Now he was cute, but he is young. He is too young for y'all. And high key, this is low key uh sexual harassment. The way they was talking to him, it was a little uncomfortable. I was like, y'all, please don't, please. That's a harassment. Y'all really need to pipe down. It's a lot. It's a lot. So they're sitting down and talking about the brunch, right? They're still recapping from the brunch, that hustle that Letitia got going on, charging these women all kinds of money to quote unquote women empower. My biggest problem with Letitia is the fact that she thinks she's that girl. Letitia thinks that she is that girl. She thinks that she is the center, and is the voice of the group, and that she is the glue that holds all the girls together. What she has yet to realize is that she is not. I also have an issue with the fact that she tries to act like she's all about women empowerment and all this other stuff. But how are you trying to empower women when you can't even empower yourself to lead that raggedy, trifling, tight ass husband of yours? Like, I can't take advice from you if you got a nigga cheating on you and dogging you out and treating you bad. Like, because that reflects on your self esteem. But anyway, I go off on a tangent. So, Sophia Shante couldn't wait to bring up Latrice and the whole situation with the 9 to 5 and how she was drunk and everything, saying Lateshia don't hold Latrice accountable. I said, girl, Sophia Shante couldn't wait and wait to get her mouth to running and talking about Latrice. I said, now, had this been just real true advice, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is constructive criticism. I'm talking to you, Lateshia, because this is your event and, for professional purposes, you need to have a conversation with Latrice, but it's still laced in mess. So Sophia Shante still mad about Latrice finding another realtor because Sophia Shante couldn't deliver. I said, girl, y'all are some vindictive, petty. Baby, when I tell you they'll hold on to a grudge and never let that motherfucker go. Where they was holding on, baby, holding on, okay? So Letitia says, yes, it was crazy that Latrice was talking about, don't nobody want to have a 9 to 5 job, and it was rude. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you. It was rude. It was rude. It was too much. But also, Letitia. Now I know I'm not expecting Sophia Shante to understand, but I am expecting Letitia to understand. Latrice was nervous. That's the reason why y'all gave her shots in the first place. You knew she was nervous, right? You gave her the green light to have a shot. So she felt like, okay, it's fine. I'm going to just keep drinking because maybe that will help me get through this. Letitia, you understand the issues that Latrice is going through in terms of like her being nervous about talking in front of people. Public speaking is not her strength. You already know that. So that's why I was kind of like, Letitia, you should still be giving her some grace though. I'm saying hold her accountable, but don't be letting the women who don't like her have something to say, right? There's a difference. There is a difference. We get to Marie and Essie. Marie, Essie are at the office. Hamilton Davis is, I think, a mental health facility that Marie runs or founded. And Essie, I don't remember what Essie's role is. Y'all get down in the comments because y'all know I didn't watch season 1 or 2, and I'm just not about to go back. But I guess they're co-workers or partners or have a real close relationship. I don't know what the hell was going on with Marie hair. Did y'all see it? I was like, girl, you need to go to the salon real quick because it was not laid down. Like, you know how I remember when I first went natural and I had my low boy, and I used to get it like, styled. You get it styled and you wrap it down and you get the finger waves and things like that. But when your hair started to grow out, you need to make sure you going. If you want to keep it short, you got to go to the barber regularly. Marie need to go to the barber. She need to go. She needs to go quickly because that hair was not laid down. That setting lotion that she put on the mousse, baby, that thing was lifting up. Anyway, all right. So Letitia meets them at the office. After that, we find out about the lupus gala. So Marie and both Marie and Essie suffer from lupus, and lupus is a disease where your immune system attacks itself. They have a gala. They started it in 2019, I believe, and have been doing it ever since then. And they were talking about the finalization of the lupus gala. Letitia comes in because Hamilton Davis have partnered with Letitia's company, which I still trying to figure out what the hell Letitia do for a living. Please, somebody get down in the comments and tell me what the hell she do for a living, child. All right, besides hustling them damn women in that brunch, okay? So she gets there and she's talking about how she is partnering with Ham Davis, and so they can build assistant living centers for Ham Davis. While they're talking about the business part, they end up getting into some of the mess. Letitia invites them to the rodeo that Sophia Shante had invited her to earlier in the episode. And then they talk about, Essie brings up a video from Letitia's social media. Now, this video was very awkward because it sounded like, I don't know. She was like, my name is Lateshia Rogers and I'm from the Belle Collective. I was like, okay, where is this video coming from? I need a little bit more context of this video. And I'm not saying that Latrice wasn't wrong. I'm saying the video just seemed very much out of place and not natural. So where is the context of this video to help me fill in some of the gaps within this story? So as he plays the video, Latrice is saying on the video that none of the girls from Belle Collective are her friends and that they are her co-workers. Now, let's be honest. Let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. Y'all are not friends, okay? And Lateshia was saying, and it doesn't look like y'all are friends because honestly, Lateshia, the things that you do with Latrice, even before this episode, even before she said F the people on that work 9 to 5 jobs, you was still being fake and phony to the girl. You would say one thing to her, and then you would go back and tell other people other stuff. So you were already being fake and phony with the girl, and maybe she saw that on the show and didn't want to fool with you. Maybe that's what it was. Like, come on. And if you're not active in each other's lives for real, then no, y'all are not friends. I don't understand why Lateshia I think all these women just want to have a reason to be mad with Latrice. I feel like they're trying to make her be the villain for whatever reason because they just want to, right? So they played a video. Letitia was like, I can't believe I thought I was a good friend. You know, I was a friend of the week, friend of the month, friend of the lifetime, or something like that. She said, she was like, that's pretty messed up. You know, even when she shot that video, she called me and was coming over to ask me about makeup tips and things like that. Again, just because I'm asking you about makeup tips doesn't mean we like homegirls, best friends, things like that. I mean, maybe y'all are cool, but I don't know. I just the way that they were. Again, I need to hear the video in its full context, but I also need Letitia to be for real. Like, be for real, girl. Are you really friends with her? Especially as phony as y'all are. Marie swears up and down. This opened the door for Marie to be able to just finally just say all the things that she always says, right? This gives Marie her cue. The girl is fake. The girl is a snake. She gonna bite you in your butt. She won't show life. She wants to be you. She's trying to get a piece of the pie. Like, I'm like, girl, please show us evidence. Like, I really need Marie, all these claims that you're making, I need to see evidence. Please show the bean footage because, dear, you're sounding very much obsessed. It's giving obsessed. Latrice then says, I'm going to hold her accountable. Again, we hear Marie saying, you don't hold Latrice accountable. It's like you're afraid to hold her accountable. Letitia then says, I'm going to hold her accountable. She says, I think that Latrice is in competition with everyone around her because of her own insecurities. I say, no, how did we get to that? How did we now again? How are you her friend when you saying stuff like this in front of her enemy? Letitia, girl, you want fake phony? You's a fake phony baloney girl. You couldn't tell me nothing, girl. All right, Latrice and Tamara get together. Tamara is obviously pregnant. She's wanting to keep it to herself. She doesn't want to say too much to anybody, but they meet. Latrice and Tamara meet to get just catch up, right? So they are talking about fibroids because we find out that Latrice also suffers from fibroids. And we also learn that Tamara is working with a congresswoman. She was called out by a congresswoman to help advocate for more fibroid research because of the way that fibroids are affecting Black women in the large numbers that it is. And so Tamara has been working with this congresswoman, and so Latrice is coming to her because she feels like, hey, let me talk to Tamara. She's been there. She understands the situation. Now, what Latrice could have kept to herself was how often her and Cliff is having sex and unprotected. That's disgusting. Ew. I didn't want to hear that. I did not want to hear that. It was so nasty. And then Latrice also mentions that she mentions the edge control. She mentions the edge control launch and she hadn't seen her since then. Y'all, I reviewed that edge control. I bought the edge control. I reviewed it. Check it out in my bold and Black owned business perspective. I don't know where it's going to be linked. I think it's going to be linked right here. Check out my bold and Black owned business perspective. This is where I review Black owned products. I have another video that I'm shooting that the new video is for like body care, lip care, things like that. So that's going to be coming out probably in the next week or two. But check out my review, child. It was not good, y'all. It was not. It was not good. Check out my review, y'all. Check it out. Anyway, it's a rodeo day. And high key, I miss JJ. Miss seeing JJ on my screen. Got done it, got done it. I know he said too much, but I just love JJ. He just so wholesome to me. You know what I mean? Like, he just so wholesome. I love seeing JJ. I also love seeing Willie too, Big Willie, right? So they're all dressed up in their cowboy garb, and I think Latrice looked the best in her cowboy fitness or cowboy garb, right? She had a cute little silk top on, had a cowboy hat. Latrice has like a little nervous tick, so she's always like moving her hair around or touching in her hair when she's nervous or, feeling off kilter. So she walked in with Cliff, and it was just so weird. I was like, ugh, girl, you still with him? Okay. I was literally like, you still with him to Latrice, to Lateshia. Only people who I'm like, okay, I go up for somewhat is JJ and Willie. That's it. That's it. So they're riding, but they get on bulls. And baby, I would not, that big old bull, it's a no for me, dog. We don't know what the hell they're gonna do. That thing could nuck and pass right wrong. No, 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 no. I'll look at it. I'll take a video. But baby, if we get to knucking and bucking, baby, I'm not finna be fooling with it. I'm not finna fool. Oh no, ma'am. It's a no ma'am for me. All right. They get into the rodeo. They seeing Tamara was like, baby, I'm from up north, but we don't do those things. We don't do these things. It's animal abuse? Is this legal? That probably would have been me. Even if I'm from the south, right? But I don't want to see all that. That's a little too much for me. It's too much for me. So then they go out for drinks. And Lateshia was like, when Latrice gets here, I don't want to talk about any of the things that happened at my brunch. I don't want to bring up any drama. I want to keep the energy high. Let's have a good time. Da, 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 da. And then Letitia proceeds to start gossiping with Aikisha about Latrice, about the brunch. Starts gossiping about Latrice Clifford, and how Clifford sent Glenn some sort of article about how you don't fit into the image of your wife, and that this, if you're not, this gonna be you if you're not careful. And they bringing up, well, how is Cliff all in our business and all this other stuff? Girl, Letitia just be wanting to be mad. Letitia think that she is that girl, and she is not. Letitia is not that girl. Letitia, you is not that girl. I really need to say that to you. You are not that girl. You are not. I know you think you are, but you are not. Latrice pulls up to Letitia's built to her office, try this rented place, this little rented place that she done rented for the day. Latrice pulls up and she wants to get some advice from Letitia because of she's invited to go to a speaking engagement for community college for cosmetology. Congratulations to Latrice. And Latrice is she's not good with public speaking. She's a little bit insecure of herself, right? In terms of like standing up and talking to people. It's a whole different ball game. You have to have a certain amount of confidence about yourself. Like there's a certain amount of know-how that goes into public speaking because it is not easy. And so she's going to Letitia because Letitia is the public speaker. She knows how to present herself. Again, Letitia knows that Latrice is a novice when it comes to these things. Letitia decided she was going to take this opportunity to try to hold Latrice accountable. Now, I feel two types of ways, okay? So there's 2 and 3 and 4 things can be true at the same time, okay? Now, as Latrice is telling her about the upcoming speaking engagement, Letitia then opens up and says, there were a lot of people that were offended on the panel, and I've gotten a lot of negative reviews, and I need to talk to you about the things that you said. And she was like, okay, well, what did I say? Right. And you can immediately see Latrice just feeling deflated. Right. And I was kind of like, all right, like Latrice, listen to what she had to say. Maybe she's going to present you with some information that you could learn and grow from. She did not. Letitia did not do that. Letitia just went in on her because she wants to be that girl and she wants to just feel important. Okay. So Letitia was like, well, you told those people that, don't nobody want to work a 9 to 5, but 9 to 5 jobs are important. And Latrice was like, yes, I understand 9 to 5 jobs they make the world go round, things like that. My mom works a 9 to 5. My brother works a 9 to 5. So in that moment, I was hoping that Letitia would have said, yes, I know that you didn't mean it. I know you didn't have malicious intent, but you have to realize what you're saying when you're saying it. That was a teachable moment for her to say that. She did not teach. She just pointed the finger because she wants to feel self-important and feel like she's that girl. Okay. So it's like, all right, Lateshia, like how are you going to help her do better when you're not giving her the advice to help her do better? You're just pointing the finger and you already know that she's not good in this area already. And that's pretty much the scene. She was like, okay, well, she was like, I'm going up for bat for you. This is Lateshia talking. I'm going up for bat to you for you, and you hitting me in the head with the bat. And I'm like, okay, I need you to give her examples, but she don't want it. She not gonna give examples because this is just her way of trying to again feel self-important. Tell the girl where she went wrong. So the girl asked, so Latrice says, okay, well, what did I say? How am I tearing down other people? Because Latrice was like, I'm not about to sit up here and let you tear me down. Lateshia says, well, you were tearing down other people. She said, you was tearing down Sogucci saying she not selling nothing. Ma'am, that is two different things. You know good and damn well Gucci was coming for that girl neck. You know good and damn well Gucci was coming for her. Gucci was coming for her when y'all was at the boot store. You know this. You know this. So why is that not something that you're considering when you're delivering this news to her? I said, okay, so then Latrice asked, well, who did I tear? Who am I tearing down outside of Gucci? Who am I tearing down? The only person she could name was Gucci. Girl, that is not. That's not the same thing. Now, had you mentioned some names at the brunch, had you mentioned some names of some people that had maybe interacted with Latrice during the brunch and they were complaining, like show the proof that hey, you offended people. This is where we can do better, right? If you're not doing that, then you're literally just ganging up on her and being just as messy, being just as messy and as phony as Marie, Sophia, Shantae, and the rest of them. We can't keep going on with the show like this, y'all. We have got to do more. There has got to be more than y'all ganging up on Latrice because it's getting frustrating. It really is. It's getting very, very frustrating. Anyway, that was the end of the episode, y'all. Next week, we're going to see that Willie has invited Latrice and Cliff to come have dinner with them. Maybe it's not nothing going on on this show. Not yet, at least. I get it ain't nothing going on. Not yet. Not yet, at least. So, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the Belle Collective. I love the show. I think it's so cute. I don't think that the premiere was as strong as I thought it was going to be. It's not the premiere. I don't think the premiere was as strong as I thought it was going to be, but I'm still hanging on, y'all. I'm still hanging on. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video before you leave. I will see you guys in the next one. Baby, it's gonna be a busy weekend, baby. We got Love and Marriage Huntsville. We got Jesus. We got Married to Medicine. We got Real Housewives of Potomac, baby. We just finna be cranking them out. You're gonna see a whole lot of me, okay? Don't get tired of it. Not yet, at least. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.